I don't, I do not care if she is crying. This will not hurt her. It is good for her and was forced fed as a child. Then I tried too. I did not learn it either, but when I got older, I started doing it to myself, and then I like it. When when I was their age, I tried. I ran away to be sick, just like they do now. The mother will mop my meal into the bowl.
Pours.
Pours. Then they held the bowl to her daughter's mouth. Noha is just 7 years old. She has had enough. She cried and pushed the meal away. A little girl's stomach cannot take any more. The fruit comes back out of her mouth as she is sick several times. But the meal remains in front of her. She must sit there until she has drunk it all. Noah's mother has only just begun private with her. Private is a French word meaning force feeding. It is an old cultural tradition in West Africa. This is where Noah and her mother live. In today's spotlight program, we look at idea of body shaft in Mauritania. Mauritania is a country of deep tradition and culture, and one of these is being pit is beautiful. Throughout Malta history, throughout,
Throughout. Throughout.
throughout,
Throughout.
throughout, women have followed the custom of driving. Reports say this custom is less common in the cities today, but it is still recent. It is still recent in country areas. Noah's families live in the country area, 300 kilometers south of capital city. Noah's mother explained why he forced feed her daughters meant like women to be pleasing to their eyes and hands. Being fast speeds up a girl development. It changes her body quickly that she can dress very faster. People believe that a woman's size sends out a message about her husband. Noah's father explained having a fast wife means that you are treating her well. You are giving her everything you have, that all the men speak well of you. Being fast may be pleasing to material friends, but what effect does it have on the female body? On emergency.
Emergency. Emergency.
Emergency.
Vehicle.
Vehicle stop outside Nova Hospital. Inside the vehicle is a woman. Amy is extremely fast. In medical terms, she is obese. Her health is suffering because of this. She can feel her heart beating strongly. She hears it in her head, loud and fast. She has high blood pressure. Medical workers take Amy inside to the heart department. Here they will try to treat her health problem. Nago is the capital city of Mauritania. Doctor in Control Hospital treat women like Amy every day in the same hospital. Is Agakuru. She shows suffering from severe heart problem because of Wi-Fi. The doctor can also see in evidence.
Evidence.
Evidence. Evidence of grazing on material arm. In graphite, some models use stick to pin together the skin together until it hot. The idea is that the pen forces the girl to think about something else and to forget about rejecting the flow forward, and to tell her experiences. As a child, I was beaten. I was sick again and again. My arm was pinched until it broke. I had to drink a full bowl of milk in the morning, at noon, and at night. I was made to eat animal fat. I was very overweight.
Overweight.
So, limiting is so is the government minister for women in Malta. She says that rabbit is not a common today as it was in the past. Rabbit in the city is starting to disappear because people know about the health risks in country areas. People are less educated, so it continues. But today, most people want their children to go to school. They do not want anything to stop them studying. So survey is the reason. Survey may be less common in the city, but some modern women have found new ways to make themselves fast. A case of falls.
Gavage.
They are building clothes to make themselves fast. Some women rights workers feel that social pressure make women take this road. Is a human rights activist. She worked to help women and try to Malaysia. Soon says the false rabbit is so dangerous. People do not understand the serious effect of these
Products.
They do not know. Some people do know, but they do not care. They want to be fat. They do not care what it costs. Some local market seller for clothes to make her fat. The seller took the clothes from the hiding place. In the clothes she was selling. She bought the clothes to get a medical opinion about them. Dr. Epa worked in the city. He said, this group will increase a woman's desire to eat. It will make a woman greedy. She will want to eat all the time. This other one is for animals, including
Camels.
It even has a picture of a camel on the box. But some women do not think. They just have it. I have seen patients who took a look at this. Their livers fail. A woman who ran straight in this way with a lot of help
Ôi gì dữ có 3 giờ.
It's late in the day. In the capital city of New York, a group of women are just leaving the sports center. This is an unusual place for women to be, but here a small minority have decided to go to against the tradition of being beat. They have decided to put their health first. One woman says, people do not think well the women who are doing sport. But I came out, someone said to me, why are you trying to be thin? You will not be beautiful. But I do not want to be very thin. I do not want to be very fat. This young sport